Okay. Yeah, guys. So we discussed about the virtualization, right? What is a virtualization? So what is the virtualization? Why we are using virtualization? Because of a development team, right? So who are that? The development guys. So how many of them are working for the development team? So for example, so 5 members, 6 members, or something like 3 members, right? They don't need that much amount of the servers. That's the reason. So a big innovative thought comes into the picture, then virtualization comes into the picture. So what is the virtualization? Guys, what is the virtualization?
It is nothing but VM.
Yeah. So what is a virtualization? So virtualization is the process of creating a virtual so virtual version of a physical resources such as a servers or storages or device, anything. But here, so here we are install a software that will be, if you install the software, that will be available for the free resources, that will be available for the free resources to install the number of OSs. Here you see, so this is the VMware or OVM. So then you install the guest OS, guest OS, guest OS. Then you install the softwares. Then you install the app. What are the advantages? Multiple OS in the same mission, easy maintenance and recovery, lower total cost and ownership. Don't see the disadvantages. Okay. So as of now, advantages is so multiple OS in the same mission, easy maintenance and recovery, lower total cost and ownership. Right, guys. So what is that? So virtual machine. What is a virtual machine? A software-based emulation of a computer that runs its own operating system and the applications independently. That runs the OSS, independent OSS, independent software, and independent application. Understood, guys? What are the advantages? So we have a number of types of virtualization. So what this virtualization? This virtualization is a server virtualization. So running virtualization. So virtualization. So what virtualization? It allows multiple virtual machines. Multiple virtual machines. So virtual machines is nothing but a VMs to run on a single physical system, sharing its resources. Sharing its resources. Please tell me what is a virtual machine? So virtualization, it allows multiple virtual machines to run on a single operating system, single physical system, sharing its resources. Right, guys? So types of virtualization. So we have multiple types of virtualizations, but types of types of virtualization. So what are the types of virtualizations? Types of virtualizations. For example, server sorry, virtualization, server virtualization. So what is the server virtualization? So what is the server virtualization, guys? Running multiple. So for example, this is our physical machine. So on this physical machine, so running multiple servers on a single physical machine is called as a server virtualization. So this is one OS, this is one OS, this is one OS. This is one OS and this is one OS, right? So apart from here, you install the OVM, Oracle Virtual Machine. On that, you install the number of OSs. Install the number of OSs. So for example, this is Ubuntu, this is Red Hat, this is CentOS, this is Windows Server 2019, right? So these many OSs are mm, running on this physical machine, physical server. Guys, understood? Guys,
Yes.
yeah. So what are the benefits if you use this server virtualization, guys? Guys, what are the benefits? Running multiple servers on a single physical machine. So what are the advantages, guys? What are the benefits?
Cost saving.
Yes. So cost reduction. So we already seen, right? What are the advantages? So multiple OS run in a single same mission. Okay. Then easy maintenance and recovery. Lower total cost of ownership. What is that? Multiple OS in same mission. Right. So the second one is easy maintenance. Easy maintenance and recovery. Easy maintenance and so easy maintenance and recovery. Then lower total cost of ownership. Lower total cost of ownership. Guys, understood? So what are the softwares they are providing? Softwares for the virtualization. What are the softwares, guys? Yesterday we discussed about, right? One is a VMware. The second one is OVM. What is OVM? Oracle
A virtual machine.
Virtual Machine. Oracle Virtual Machine. Guys, now you understood? So in our desktop, you need to install the CentOS. So you already installed the Windows 11, right? So what are the softwares? How to install the CentOS 9 OS on your laptop or a machine or a computer. So how to install the CentOS 7? Okay. First, what you need to do, you need to download the softwares. What are the softwares? Need to download it, guys. So for virtualization purpose, we need to download the Oracle Virtual Box, right? So for the virtualization purpose, we need to install the Oracle Virtual Box, right? So we need to install the Oracle Virtual Box. 1 second, guys. Mhm. I'm checking which CentOS is there. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. So download the softwares or else something like environment setup. So for installing the CentOS, right? Environment setup. What is that? Linux OS installation. So Linux OS installation. What is that, guys? CentOS 9, Fedora, Oracle Linux, right? Red Hat, Amazon. The same. If you know any one of these, it will be very easy to understand the other OSs also. Okay. So what we need, guys, environment for the environment setup. So what we need? So firstly, we need a download the softwares. What are the softwares need to download? So we need to download the softwares like OVM. The second one is download softwares. So what are the softwares need to download? So first we need to install, download the OVM, then VS Code C++ 2019 software. We need this one. And what is that? CentOS 9 ISO. CentOS 9 ISO, guys. So what is OVM, guys? Tell me what is OVM?
Oracle Virtual Machine.
Oracle Virtual
Virtual
Mission
Machine.
Software. So Oracle Virtual Mission Software, we need to download it. So yeah, so for Oracle Virtual Mission, okay. So Oracle Virtual Mission Box. You guys see? So this is the official software www.oracle.virtualbox. So click here and download. Click the download. Then right click. So for you for you are for Windows, right? Right click on and copy the link address. Okay. So what is that? The URL of the software to download. This is the URL. This is the URL for to download the Oracle VirtualBox. Next, so what is this VC plus plus Visual Studio plus plus 2019 software? So this is the dependency software for the Oracle Virtual Machine. Guys, remember this word. Okay, remember this word. So we will tell you we will tell you in the that Linux software download and installation. When we install the softwares in the Linux, right? That time we will discuss this dependency software also. Okay, you guys just remember. Okay, so what is that? So Oracle Visual Studio C++ 2019 software we need to download. What is that? So VS C++ 2019 download. So latest supported VC++. Okay, so what is that? This is for 64-bit copy link address and paste it here. Paste it here. VS C++ 2019 software. So this is the software we need to install. So first we need to download, right? Then CentOS 9 ISO. What is the URL? So if you want to install the Linux, we need a ISO file, CentOS 9 ISO file. How we can download this one? CentOS 9 ISO download. What is that? ISO download. Where we can download it, mirror.stream.centos.org. So slash 9 stream base x86 64-bit ISO. You see, guys. So DVD ISO. You can download that DVD ISO. What it will be? It will be 13 GB. Okay. Copy link address. and paste it here. So what are the softwares we need to install? So what are the softwares we need to download first? So the Oracle VirtualBox, then VS Code, then CentOS ISO. CentOS ISO. Okay. I think it is there. Yeah, no worries. So I already installed the CentOS 9. I am removing everything. Remove, remove, close. I want to uninstall, guys. Control panel. Go to control panel and programs and features. What is that? Visual Studio C++. Uninstall this one. Will ask yes. Then uninstall. I'm uninstalling the software because of I already installed. Then Oracle VirtualBox. I'm installing this Oracle VirtualBox. Okay. So now let's check. Okay. No, there is no. Right. No. So I have already downloaded that software. I just installing that Oracle VirtualBox. You see, right, guys? This is already installed. I'm clicking this. Yeah. Yeah. So when I'm clicking installing, so what it is showing? I'm sharing this screen. Yeah. So what it is showing, Oracle VirtualBox 7.2 needs the Microsoft Visual C++ 2019 redistributable package being installed first. Please install and restart installation of a Oracle VirtualBox. So if you want to install the Oracle VirtualBox, what is the dependency software, guys? Guys, what is the dependency software? The
Visual
Visual
dependency.
C++.
Studio
Plus.
plus
Very
29
good. Nice.
2009.
So first, what is the So what are the steps? What is the first step? Installation. So this is the download for and next installation steps. So what are the installation step? First step is install VS Code C++ 2019. Then second OVM Oracle VirtualBox. Then top CentOS 9. Understood, guys, the installation steps. So, because of why we are installing first VS C++, because of this is the dependency software for the OEM. Okay. Yeah, I'm clicking. Yeah, once you double click it, it will. Yeah. So again, it is asking Visual C++. Okay. I will do VS C++. Yeah, VC. So VC redistributable package. Just I'm double clicking this. Agree and install. Yes. Okay. Then now you can try to install Oracle VirtualBox. Oracle. Yeah. Double click. Yes. Yeah. It is showing. Next. Accept. Next. Next. Yes. Next. install. Okay, finish. The Oracle VirtualBox installation is finished. Okay, so then what we need to do? So what is the third step, guys?
CentOS 9 we have to
Installation.
install.
Yeah. So this is done. This is also done. So now we can install the CentOS 9 OS on that virtual box. Now let's check it. Oracle VirtualBox. And it's opening the Oracle Virtual Box. 1 second, guys. Yeah, this is the Oracle Virtual Box. So click on the new button. Then, so what is the name of OS, guys? CentOS 9. What
CentOS
is the name
9.
of OS? CentOS 9. Okay. Hard disk. You can give the hard disk 20 GB and the that an existing hard disk file. No need. Create a virtual without virtual hard disk. No. Just virtual machine name and operating system. So the name is CentOS 9 or CentOS 9. CentOS 9. Okay. What is this, guys? Virtual machine path is not a unique path. CentOS 9. Yeah. Okay, guys. CentOS 9 is already there. That's the reason. CentOS 9 I'm telling. Or something like a CentOS 10 now. So C users Sarike VirtualBox VMs. Then ISO image. ISO image I will tell you later. Okay. Then finish. Okay. Go to settings. Click on settings and that system. So what is the RAM, guys? What is the RAM you are giving it? 2048 RAM. And the processor is one CPU. How many CPUs we have? 12 CPU. We can give the one CPU. Okay. So the display name is, yeah. So the storage, go to the storage. So we have already defined the 20 GB of a storage for the installing the CentOS. So here you need to remove the attachment, right click remove, and you can add the optical drive. Add a optical drive because of the OS, right? The OS, add OS. Where is that exactly? The desktop, virtual disk images, ISO. Mhm. CentOS 9. Yeah. So this is the CentOS 9. So I'm taking this, choose. Okay. So I'm choosing the CentOS 9 and CentOS 10. Okay. Go to the network. So network, how many adapter we have? Adapter 1, adapter 2, adapter 3. I will tell you guys later. So adapter 1 is NAT. Adapter 2 is bridge network. Bridge adapter. Adapter 3 is host only. Adapter 3 is host only network. Misunderstood. So you provided everything. You provided everything. So you provided the network, you provided the storage, right? You provided the resources also. What is the resource? One CPU and 2 GB RAM, 20 GB hard disk for installing the OS. Okay. Then start. Then start. It will be starting the installation of CentOS 9 on your virtual machine. Okay. So once you click the mouse, right, it will go to the that box. Okay. Once you click enter, it will be starting the CentOS 9 on that virtual machine. Virtual machine. Okay, if you want to come out from this OS, the cursor, the right side there is a control button. Click control button. It will come out from that this OS. If you want to go into this OS, just right click, just click it. It will go to that in into that box. If you want to come out from this box, so in the right side there is a control button. Click the control button. The mouser will come out from the. It will release from this box. So if you want to go to this box, you can just click it. You can just click it. You see, so it is. So the CentOS installation is started. We need to provide some initial English. Yeah, English. Then, so the mouse is not working for me, guys. You will get the mouse pointer, no worries. Okay. So you see, so the cursor is something like it is moving to the, now it is in the quit, then it is in the continue. It is in the continue. I'm clicking the continue. Yeah. So it is asking a few. So what is that installation destination? So where we can install the, so destination, yeah, destination is 20 GB. Okay. Okay. 20 GB, the installation destination is 20 GB. Okay. And the, you see, software selection. So what is the software? So GUI also there, but we don't need GUI. We need a CLI. Click it and server with minimal install. What is that? So you can enter the space button, it will get it. Okay. So minimal is done. Okay. Minimal is nothing but it will be a CLI. Okay. Standard is enough. Okay. If you press tab, right, it will go to the done state. It will go to the done state. Yeah. Now it is in the done state. Okay. Yeah. The software installation destination you selected, the 20 GB, and the software that ISO contains the GUI and CLI. But we need a CLI. We don't need GUI. Okay. We selected the software selection under installation destination and the user settings. User settings. So what are the user settings? So the root user. What is the root user, guys? Root user is the administrator user. Root user will created while creating the, while installing the Linux OS. But we just set the root password. Right? We are not creating the user. That root user will be created while installing the OS. We are just setting up the password for the root user. How you can connect with that OS, guys? Definitely we need a user. We need a user account and the password to log into the server. Okay, I'm setting up for the root user password. So which password I'm giving? I'm giving the password as a red hat. What is that, guys? I'm giving the password as a red hat. Again, red hat. Okay, here lock root account. Don't lock the root account and yellow SSH root to the password. Yes, I want to yellow SSH to the password. Now it in the done state. Okay, the cursor is in the done. Okay, so you can enter 2 times to set the password. So everything is done. Everything is done. Begin installation. Okay, it will be installing. So for our case, the mouse pointer will be releasing, guys. No worries. You can install the OS through mouse only. Okay. For me, it's not allowing the mouse. Here you see. So the mouse pointer. If you see, if this mouse pointer is enabled, mouse pointer capture. Okay. If it is here capture, it will be seeing the mouse pointer in the box also, in the virtual machine also. Yes, you see how many packages are installing? How many packages are installing? 595 packages are installing for the installing the OS. For installing the OS, so 595 packages are installing. After installing the 595 packages, it will ask the reboot. Once we reboot the system, it will be ready to use the Linux machine. It will be ready to use the Linux machine. Guys, understood the Linux installation? Guys, understood? Shrihita,
Yes.
Pujita,
Yes,
Mahesh.
understood.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what you guys can do, you guys can download it and you can install the OS. Okay. I will share the recording today. You guys can watch that recording and install the OS, install the Linux OS on your machine, guys, on your laptop. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So which laptop are you using, Sri Pujita?
I'm using Mac.
Mac. So for Mac, no need. So we can directly use the terminal to execute the command. Okay.
Yeah.
But you understand, right? How we can install the OS on a virtual machine or a
Yeah.
physical also same.
Yeah.
Srihita, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So once we install the any OS, for example, Linux OS or a CentOS OS, any OS, you see here a default file structure, a default file system structure will be created. That folder structure. What this folder? What is the uses of this folder? Folder, the same like in the Linux also. So when we installing the OS, right, a default a default file structure will be created. So what is those file structures and what is the use of those files? File system hierarchy. So in the file system hierarchy, every directory having their own purpose. I will tell you. File system hierarchy in Linux. So what are the file system hierarchy in Linux? You see guys, this is a file system in hierarchy, Linux file system hierarchy. What this is guys? This is a Linux file system hierarchy. What this is guys? This is a Linux file system hierarchy. This is the Linux file system hierarchy. So when we install the OS, this file structure will be created. So what is this slash? So what is this bin? What is this boot? What is this dev? etc. Home. Okay, root. Yes, bin, temp, USR, and where. These all are the some directories. In Windows, what we call it as guys, we call it as a folder, right? So folder here, folder is nothing but directory. Folder is nothing but a directory. Guys, remember this word. So a directory is nothing but a guys, directory is nothing but what these all
Folder.
are. These are the directories. A directory is nothing but a folder in
Folder.
Windows. Linux, we call it as a directory.
Directory.
In Windows, we call it as a folder.
Folder.
Linux, we call it as a directory. On Windows, we call it as a folder. Guys, understood?
Yes.
What is this? This is nothing but a those we call it as portal in Linux. We, we call it as directory. We call it as a directory. Yes, understood? So here we call it as a folder and Linux we call it as a directory. Yes, understood? Yeah. So this is the Linux file system hierarchy. What this is? What this is, guys? The OS installation is completed. CentOS stream is now successfully installed and ready for use. So go ahead and reboot your system to start using it. Just I'm rebooting. Yeah. Now the Linux OS installation is completed. It is ready to use. It is ready to use. Yes, understood? The OS installation is completed. It is ready to use. Guys, how you can shut down your machine, guys? Either Windows or Mac. Pujita, how you are shut downing your in your noise laptop? Pujita, Srihita, Mahesh,
Sir,
how you are
Windows
shut downing? So just so right click here and click it here, a shutdown or restart or something like this is the GUI, right? So
yes,
this is the GUI. So we can shut down through GUI. But this is a Linux mission. How you can start the mission, how you can shut down the mission, how you can reboot the mission. The now Linux OS is started. So login, localhost login. We set the password for which user, guys? We set the password for the which user?
sorry,
Which user?
sorry.
No, not Hari. Pujita Mahesh. So while
For that,
installing the OS, we set the password for one user. What that user?
For the root,
Yes, very good. What is the user? User is root user. What is the password we set?
Red Hat.
Yes, very red hat. So what is the username and password? Username and password is username is root and the password is red hat. Right? Now you log into this. Now you log into the Linux OS. This is the Linux OS. So which OS you installed? How to see? cat/etc red hat icon release. What is that command? cat/etc red hat icon release. It will be a CentOS stream release 9. Release 9 is installed. Guys, this is the CLI. What this is? This is the CLI OS. How you can how you can interact with this OS, guys?
Yeah.
How you can
Commands.
interact this
Through
OS?
commands.
Very good. Through commands only. So through commands only. Right. Yeah. What is the command? What is the command to see the which OS is installed on your machine? Which OS is installed on our virtual machine? What is the command, guys? Cat
That
space
it
slash
is.
etc red hat release. Cat/etc red hat release. This is the command to see the which OS is installed on our machine. Which OS is installed on our machine. For example, if it is a Windows, right? So right click on the C and go to the properties. I think properties. This PC properties. Okay, you can see here. So which OS is installed here? Windows 11 Home. So Windows 11 Home is installed. So here, how much GB of RAM we selected? 16 GB of RAM. Okay. So AMD processor, Ryzen processor. So the name of the device is laptop. Okay. So what is that? OS is Windows 11 OS is installed. So how you can see it in this Windows? You can see directly. Right click on here. So right click on here, it will show it, right? But in Linux, you can see through commands only. What is the command, guys? Cat slash etc red hat hyphen release. Red hat hyphen release. But so we have a number of OSs, right? We have a number of Linux OSs. So this command is will work for the only Red Hat, CentOS, Fedora, Amazon Linux, Oracle Linux. But apart from these Linuxes, which command we need to see which OS is installed? Either Ubuntu, IBM AX, HP UX, okay, HP UX, Ubuntu, Debian, SUSE Linux, FreeBSD. So apart from this, all these four Linuxes, Fedora, Red Hat, CentOS, Amazon, Oracle Linux. So the command is cat slash etc os hyphen release. OS hyphen release. This command will work on any Linux flavor. So this command will work on any Linux flavor, but this command will work on only some of the flavors that's related to Red Hat. So Red Hat INC, from the Red Hat INC, what are the OSs they released? Fedora, CentOS, Red Hat. From Oracle Linux, Oracle Linux. Red Hat from Amazon, Amazon Linux. Right? These all are the So these all Linuxes are copied from the Red Hat INC. That is the reason this command will work for Oracle Linux and Amazon Linux also. Amazon Linux also. Yeah. Now my machine is in a running state. I want to shut down my machine. How you can shut down? So what is the command? Init 0. Init 0 is nothing but a shutting down. What is the command, guys? So command init 0 is nothing but a shutting down. So we can close it here. Then open here. Open the Oracle VirtualBox. Open the Oracle VirtualBox and this mission, CentOS 9 mission what is that? CentOS 9 mission is in which state? It is in shutdown state. I want to start. So there is a symbol called here start. You can just click it. It will be start. It will start, guys. Yeah, that Linux OS is now starting. Starting the Linux OS. Okay, so what is the username and password to log into this server, guys? What is the username password?
Root and the password is Red Hat.
Red Hat.
Very good. What is the username? Username is root and password is?
And the password is Red Hat.
Okay, yes. I log into this server. I want to reboot this machine. So init 0 is nothing but what is that, guys? Init 0 is nothing but
Shut down.
shut
Shut
down
down.
the machine. Shut down the machine. Init 6. What is init 6, guys? Init 6 is nothing but reboot the machine. Reboot the machine. Yes, understood? So init 6. I'm executing the command called as a init 6. So init 6, it will be shutdowning. First shutdowning the mission, then it will start the mission. So reboot is nothing but a first shutdown it and then start the mission. So what is the command, guys? Init 6 is nothing but rebooting the server. It will reboot the server. Init 0 is nothing but it will shut down the server. Init 6 reboot. Init 6 reboot and init 0 is shut down the mission. Yes, understood?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What is the username? The username is root. Password is Red Hat. So I am shutdowning the machine. You guys understood? You can close it. So whenever your work done, right, you guys can, what you can do, you can shut down the machine. What is that, guys?
Shut down.
Basic Linux commands. So what are the basic Linux commands? Okay, now you understood. So what is Linux? Who developed the Linux? And how to install the Linux? The how to operate the Linux? How to operate, guys? How to operate? So Linux is a CLI OS command line interface. So this OS will operate through, guys, will operate through.
Oh, so-
Command.
Very good. Will operate through commands only. So what is the command? How to check which OS is installed on the on your machine, on your virtual machine. So what is the command, guys? Guys, what
cat,
is the command?
cat
Cat slash
slash
Hmm.
it is
etc
Hmm.
red
Red Hat
hat slash hyphen
slash
release.
Hmm. This command is specific to Fedora, CentOS, Red
Red
Hat, Amazon Linux, and Oracle Linux. But I want to see the, so whatever it may be, if it is a Ubuntu, the OS, irrespective of OS, so which command we can use to see the OS version?
Instead
Cat
of red hat, we need to use
Cat
OS.
slash
it's
etc
OS
OS
Red Hat
hyphen,
hyphen release.
Release.
yeah, this command will work on every Linux flavor. Every Linux flavor. Yes, understood? How to shut down the virtual machine. How to shut down the virtual machine, guys?
Init
Unix.
0.
Okay, how to shut down?
Init 0.
Init 0. How to restart the VM. How to restart the VM, guys?
Init
OS.
6.
Netflix
So VM is nothing but what is VM, guys?
A virtual machine.
Very good. So VM stands for virtual mission, not a physical mission. It's a virtual mission. Virtual mission. Guys, understood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you understood the how to install the OS and how to operate the OS. We can operate the OS. So the OS will operate through
Command.
commands only. So we'll operate through commands only. So we'll discuss tomorrow the basic Linux commands, how we can operate the. So we'll discuss tomorrow Linux file system hierarchy. This one. Yeah. So this one we'll discuss it tomorrow, and so we'll start the basic commands. Okay, we will start the basic commands. Meanwhile, you guys can what you can do. I have a GitHub. GitHub.io is too much. Sorry. What is the repository? My GitHub repository is AWS DevOps material. In the AWS DevOps material, there is the Linux material. Okay. So in the Linux, you guys can download it. It will be, if you click it, it will automatically download. So if you click it right, there is an option called download the raw file. You guys can download it. And so tomorrow, so we will discuss the Linux file system hierarchy and the Linux architecture also we'll discuss tomorrow. So we'll discuss Linux architecture. Then you will understand the so Linux architecture. Yeah, this is the Linux architecture. So we'll discuss. You see, this is what this is, guys. So this is the Linux architecture. Okay. So here hardware. So in the hardware, what you install? You install the kernel. Once you install the kernel, so there will be a shell. What this is, guys? This is a shell. Oracle VirtualBox. Start. Okay. What this is? This black screen is a shell. What is black screen, guys? This black screen is the shell. On top of that black shell, we are executing the commands. So on top of the shell, we are executing the commands. I will show you that also. You see, guys, see, this is the VICD cat. This. Okay, so this date to grep OVI cat, these commands will execute. That cat, all these commands will execute in this shell. So what this is, guys? This is the shell. Echo dollar shell. So what is this, guys? This is the bin bash. Bash is nothing but a sh is nothing but a shell. What is BA? Born again shell. So by default, Linux uses the born shell. Okay, bash. So you are executing where you are executing the commands. You are executing the commands in the shell. Understood? So this is the Linux architecture. I will tell you tomorrow. So the Linux architecture and the file system hierarchy will discuss. Then we will go with the basic Linux commands. Okay. Yep. Thank you,
Oh,
guys. Thank you. We'll continue from tomorrow.
Hari,
Mm.
installation recording. If you share, we will be
Record.
able.
Yeah, you guys can share your email IDs so that our team will give you the access to that recordings.
Oh,
Pujita, Shrihita, Mahesh, you guys can share your email IDs in the WhatsApp chat, WhatsApp group.
oh, okay.
Okay? Yep. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
So if you have any issues, right, you guys can reach out to that number 9618 721 797, guys.
Mhm.
Okay? They
Yeah.
will guide you.
Say hi.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.